Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Global Narrative. Today, we're covering the latest developments in Ukraine over the past 24 hours. From strategic maneuvers in the south to critical advances on the ground, there's a lot to unpack. Let's dive in. We start with a major update from the southern region of Ukraine, specifically the area around Shakhtarska. Recently, Russian forces raised their flag in the western part of Shakhtarska, which confirms their control over the settlement. While the Russian Defense Ministry initially reported this, we now have visual evidence to verify it. Moving west, neutral sources report that Russian forces have improved their positions along the 0510 road, enhancing control over critical supply routes. Meanwhile, pro-Ukrainian mappers indicate Russian gains between Shakhtarsk and Yasnaya Polyana. These movements suggest Russia is working to solidify control over this region, securing supply routes and shoring up their strategic position. Now, an unexpected development. Russian forces are shifting their offensive focus northwest from Yasnaya Polyana. Instead of a direct assault on northern positions like Rozhlev or Konstantinovsk, the Russians appear to be aiming to intercept a key supply road. Their goal could be to cut off supplies and encircle Ukrainian forces near Kurakovo. In the northwest, Russian forces are likely aiming for a strategic line that includes the road from Bogatyr through Rozdolny and down to Velika Novosilovka. If successful, this could effectively isolate Ukrainian positions here, creating a challenging situation for Ukrainian forces. In the last 24 hours, we've seen heavy bombardments on Ukrainian positions in Razdolny. Russian forces deployed FAB munitions here, signaling an intensified push in this direction. With these airstrikes, it's clear that Russia's current goal is to secure control over this region and make further gains northwest. On a different front, there are reports from pro-Ukrainian sources about significant Russian troop concentrations around Gulaipol and Orikovo in the Zaporozhye region. While initially expected to aim for Gulaipol, new intelligence suggests they're focusing on areas north of Pryutny and Livadny. If Russian forces continue pushing north from Pryutny and Livadny, they could reach the 0510 road. Control over this route could enable them to set up another cauldron around Velika Novosilovka, further isolating Ukrainian positions. In summary, these coordinated attacks and strategic positioning suggest that Russian forces are preparing for a broader operation in the Zaporozhye direction. Taking control of key villages like Temirovka, Novopol, and Rivnopol would create the conditions for encircling Ukrainian forces around Velika Novosilovka, pushing the front lines forward. And lastly, in the Kurakovo region, Russian forces continue to advance steadily. While unconfirmed, reports from Russian sources show their flag raised in the central area of Kurakovo. As of now, the Ministry of Defense has yet to validate this fully, but these advances highlight the sustained push from Russian forces across multiple fronts. So to recap, Russia's intensified focus on isolating Ukrainian positions, combined with increasing force concentrations in the Zaporozhye region, indicate a significant operation may be unfolding. We'll continue monitoring these updates as they come in. Thanks for watching Global Narrative. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on where this conflict might head next. Until next time, stay informed, and we'll see you in our next video.